Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam170. As you may remember, the chakra pursued Durvasa all the way to the Lord's house. The Lord said to him, "The foremost thought in my mind is the bhakti my bhaktas have for me. They have conquered me with their love, and I am powerless against that love. I have no will of my own. Their sorrow is my sorrow, and their happiness is mine. I am famed by the name Bhakta Paradina. I am not as fond of myself, or even my Devi Lakshmi, as I am of my bhaktas. When such is the case, how can I treat them casually? Any insult offered to my bhakta is considered an insult to me, just as good women make slaves of their husbands by the extreme love they have for them. Even so, my bhaktas have made me their slave. As for you, you are also my bhakta, but I cannot ask this chakra to move away from the course it has chosen. I will tell you what you can do to save yourself. There is one way and only one way for you. Go back to the earth, fall at the feet of the bhakta whom you have offended. Perhaps Sudarshana will listen to the entreaties of Ambarisha, the son of Nabaka. He may withdraw it for your sake, and you may be saved." With a crestfallen look, Durvasa arrived at the palace doors of Ambarisha. He went to the king and, falling at his feet, caught them in his two hands. Ambarisha was greatly embarrassed, and he at once began to offer prayers to Sudarshana, the chakra of the Lord. "Sudarshana, I salute you. You are Agni, Surya, Chandra, and the stars. You pervade the universe. You are the favorite weapon of Narayana, who is the ocean of mercy. You are so great that all the astros are powerless against your glory. I fall at your feet and ask you to forgive this Brahmin. You destroy evil and evildoers. Please do not show your anger against a poor and powerless Brahmin." Pleased with his prayers, Sudarshana became cool, and Durvasa was no longer pursued by the dread weapon. The chastened Rishi then spoke to the king. He said, "You are a very noble man. You are gentle even with me, who insulted you for no reason at all. I have realized the greatness of the devotees of Narayana. For those who have captivated the Lord with their devotion, nothing is impossible. By holding his image in your minds forever, people like you become so pure and holy that they are as sacred as the river Ganga. I have been treated very kindly by you. You have forgotten the insulting words I hurled at you, and you have saved my life." The king made him feel less embarrassed, because it was quite a humiliating experience for a great rishi like Durvasa to fall at the feet of a king, who he had thought had not paid him enough respect. Somehow the moment passed, the moment which was painful for both of them. The time which Durvasa took to go to the three lokas and come back to Ambarisha was 1 year. During that entire year, the king had not eaten a morsel of food. Durvasa was horrified at the enormity of the consequences of his rashness, and he besieged the king to have his food. The guest had to be honored first, according to the king. So, with a pleased mind and with happiness in his heart, the rishi accepted the atithya of the king Ambarisha. Both of them partook of the good food. The king, after the rishi, had been satisfied. Durvasa said, "I have been blessed by my contact with you, a bhakta of Narayan. The world will ever remember this incident in my life and yours." He left the presence of the king and went away. As for the king, the incident had assumed the semblance of a dream. The coming of Durvasa, his anger, and later his repentance following the wrath of the chakra were all amazing happenings, and while he thought over them, Ambarisha told himself, "It is all the Leela of the Lord. Who can fathom the purpose behind all this?" Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.